Hey guys! Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy V. Last time, we had a longer episode. After the previous episode, I said we weren't going to have longer episodes. I just like screwing around with people, to be quite honest. Anyway, last time, we defeated Gilgamesh, netting ourselves the Genji gear. Which is better than what we had before, the Genji gloves there, so that's nice. We have rearranged our setup a little bit. We have control with Bartz. Ferris is a thief with control, and we have two blue mages, one with combine and the other with summon. This will become apparent as to why very shortly, but we're going to run into a battle first. Nice! Time slip. Time slip is kind of annoying. So, let's see, what do I got here that can deal decent damage? Those neon guys in the front, they only have 700 HP, so I'm going to use Blowfish to take down one of them. There's nothing particularly of note about them, so let's just... Really? No, they have Flash, I forgot about that. Let's... Blowfish again, I guess. Probably could have used something that could use less MP, but oh well. So this guy will cast Time Slip. It's a new blue magic spell that we would like to learn. And I am going to control you because you are not playing very nice. Alright. Now I don't actually have the, oh, what is it? The cornet equipped at the moment. But anyway, this guy is... Which one are you? You're on my list, I know you are. The Traveler, 1400 HP. He has auto float, so no earth elemental damage. I don't know, we'll use more Blowfish, that's fine. 1,000 needles, gotta love it. You can fight yourself, that's fine. Deal a little bit of damage, and then we'll finish you off with... What does Goblin Punch do to you? Doesn't use as much MP. Nothing, but it kills you. That's fine. Alright, we learned Time Slip. Alright, after that battle, I got interrupted by a phone call, which told me to make another phone call to order Chinese. So we gotta get this done quickly. I gotta go pick up Chinese. Anyway, after that battle, we leveled up. I did all the healing and status curing off screen. We learned the blue magic spell, which was the important bit. Now we can move on. Go! Oh, so this is the wrong way. So that's the way going to the other one. I always mix it up because it looks like that one's going one way. This looks like something, but is nothing. So there's that. And nicely enough, they put a save point here so that you can save. And you probably want to save. And the reason you want to save is for something we're about to do upcoming. In fact, I'm just going to run away from this battle, even if it was new enemies. We'll end up showing them off eventually anyway, because I want to get right into this little trick that we're going to do here. Okay, we'll run away from another set of same enemies. Can I run away, please? Thank you. Alright, now there's a number of different things we can do now that we're here. If you want to do everything, and it's not really recommended, then you'll want to have a thief with the thief gloves equipped before heading into this battle. If you don't want to bother with it, you're just going to buy it later, and you can buy it later, don't worry about it. The important thing is that we get the blue magic spell. And in order to get that blue magic spell, somebody needs to have combine, because that's the only way you're going to be able to learn it, and somebody needs to have control to save your own ass. In fact, I am going to give you the cornet so that you have a better chance of using it. Okay. This battle can be one of two things. One, it can be a red dragon. Thank you. If you get a high potion, you didn't get what you wanted to. Now, technically, you probably want a time mage to cast Reset in this battle, because in this battle, you're fighting a red dragon. Red dragons, they have a rare chance of stealing a flame ring. You can buy this later. Cost 50,000 gil. If you want to save that 50,000 gil and steal one now, all the power to you. Bring a time mage and cast Reset at the start of battle. I'm going to go back and do that off screen because it's going to take forever for me to get. For the rest of it, he has 7,500 HP, he is undead, he is weak to ice, water, and earth elemental, he is immune to gravity, petrify, toad, mini, absorbs fire, and that's pretty much it. Except, you can learn something rather interesting from this guy. Before I do anything, what would I like to inflict on you? I think a blowfish is probably a good idea for the moment. And then I want to control this guy, because he can do a lot of powerful attacks that can take you down pretty easily. So he's weak to earth, so we'll use Titan. So 7,500 HP. We don't want to kill him quite yet, but does lots of damage when we do that. So let's try and control him again. It's going to fail again. Okay. So you don't want to use Drain Kiss on him because, again, undead. And let's see. Blowfish again. So let's see. It's 5,200. Control. There we go. We got him. Perfect. And let's see. What else can we do? I will use Arrow 2 on him. So 52... Okay, so about 5,500, and we don't want to undo our control here. So now that we've got that set up, we want to use a particular combination here, and that combination is Phoenix Down, Dragon Fang. Make sure you have a few of those, and the reason we want to do this is because this inflicts a number of defensive abilities, including Reflect. It's the only way you can get Reflect this early in the game, and that's the wrong target. And there goes my control. Crap. That really did not go well. Let's try that again. We want it to go on one of the two blue mages. And that hurts. Another reason why you want to save before this fight, it is not easy. Red dragons are extremely powerful. Let's hope he does not do Atomic Ray again and he decides to single target somebody. And the Elf Cape in action. Control. There we go, we got it. Okay. This is salvageable. Let's see. Hopefully he is still under the effects of... whatever it is of... No, he is not. See, unfortunately, that's going to happen. He's going to run out of Reflect really quickly, and it kind of sucks. But we'll establish it again, and we'll try and get this to go one more time. So Phoenix Down, Dragon Fang, go, guard, and level 3 Flare. Now you need to be a level multiple of 3, so level 24 is pretty much the ideal level. There we go. So let's revive you. And now we just want to deal as much damage as we can to finish off the battle real quickly here. So that's about 65. Okay, I guess I did some more. Oh no, because I did the level 3 Flare against him. So yeah, it's about 7,500. And we learn level 3 Flare. Level 3 Flare is really, really good. The Drain Sword is not very good. But the other thing we can get in that fight, if we want to, is we can get the Flame Ring as a steal from him. In order to do that, you don't want 2 blue mages in the party. You instead want a Time Mage, or you want, based on how I have my job class off, I couldn't have combined a second blue mage and a Time Mage. So in order to have 2 people potential to learn it, I put 2 in there just to make showing things off easier. If I wanted to steal as well, basically you get in the battle, you steal, and then you hit reset with the Time Mage until you eventually get the Flame Ring, and then you try and learn the blue magic spell. It's really risky to try and do that. I'm going to do that off screen just to save me some money later on. There are 2 of these Monster in a Box chests in this area, and I need to heal before I start running around haphazardly. And the second one is more important than the first there. Do I need terrain? No, I want Dimension Magic there. There we go. Nope. There we go. And yeah, once you got everything set up, probably want a Summoner here. That sounds like a good idea. And throw Blue Magic on. Actually, I'm going to throw Learning on because I'm going to want to learn one more ability when we go through here. And Thunder Rod is the best idea in here. There are some enemies weak to that. And then... there we go. Get some healing going. And you don't need to be a thief anymore, so I'm going to turn you back into a ninja. I want to get the next level for ninja as soon as I can because it's just so good to have. And yeah, you can keep the bone mail, that's fine. And I will keep you with control, that will be helpful. There we go. Unfortunately, no dash. And I'm just going to run away from these guys. There's no real point in fighting these guys after you've already learned what you learn from them, Time Slip, because they don't give the best experience, and there is an enemy you're going to want to fight a lot more often than that. Now, they have an interesting mechanic here where we have a very small bubble to be able to see where we're going, but it's not too confusing in here, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. So... the magnetites or magnets or whatever the hell they are, they're weak to thunder. So we can kill them that way pretty easily. The wall knights, just going to pause for a quick second so that I can double check my notes on them. Those magnet guys, they have 1200 HP, weak to lightning, immune to sleep, paralysis, and gravity. The Wall Knight is got 1600 HP, has auto reflect, but more importantly, they can drop wall rings. I don't want to use spells on you. Let's get healing staff on there. But basically, any battle with a Wall Knight, I want to kill them over and over and over again so that I can eventually get what I want out of them, and that's wall rings, because wall rings are also going to cost like, I think it's 50 grand again later on in the game, but I'm going to get all of the ones that I need here so that I don't have to spend a whole whack ton of money on them much later on in the game. Now, they're not a common drop by any stretch. You'll probably gain a few levels while you're trying to farm them, but I would still recommend it because, one, we've kind of kept our levels artificially lower than they need to be. I've done a lot of running away, and other than that, you know, we can gain some pretty good levels here and get some really effective stuff in the meantime so that we don't have to grind for money later. Alright, this area seems like it would be long considering we're already on the 4th floor, but it's actually not really all that long. I don't think there's anything over here. Nope. There are different encounter sets outside versus inside. Here we have Gravito. This guy is got 800 HP, immune to Toad, Gravity, and Doom. Other than that, there's nothing particularly interesting to mention about them. Throw a Comet on his head. Pretty much standard damage from Comet there. The Traveler, I believe, is immune to Gravity. Whatever, just attack it with that. I was going to say I was going to kill it right away anyway, but we got it anyway. Unfortunately, the double lances seem to miss fairly often, but since you get so many hits anyway, it's not too bad. But yeah, the enemy that I do want to meet up with is available both out. I think it's only available on the outside. So Thunder Scrolls, one of the main reasons why I got a whole bunch more of them was for this area, because I'm going to be spending a bunch of time here. Okay, we'll get heal staff going on you. But I'll cut out the remaining battles with the Wall Knights unless we happen to win something, or maybe I'll end up winning them all off screen. Throw Titan out there. They do a decent amount of damage, so you do want to make sure you're well protected against these guys. But yeah, you can almost one-shot them with Titan when it's being boosted. Alright, what do we got here? Lots of money, 18,000. Nice. Ah, there we go. I didn't think you could encounter those guys in here, but I'll take it. We still have learning on, so that's good. And I want to get healing going. The tricker there, or the level tricker, depending on the translation. Let's just... Can you hit something, please? Let's cast Ramu, because I don't think it'll... Actually, I think they are weak to lightning, aren't they? Oh, of course it is. Well, we'll try it in the next battle. The level Tricker, or the Tricker, has 1300 HP. They are weak to lightning. They're immune to Toad. You can learn pretty much all of the level whatever spells from them if you want to. I'm going to have to encounter another battle with them so that I can hopefully get what I want out of it, because they're dying a little too easily on me. And unfortunately, that was not the battle I wanted. Oh, I went a little too far. I was not supposed to go that far up there. Oh well, that's fine. Reach the power rune. Okay. Uh-oh! Everything's fine here. Situation normal. Come on, how could I not make that reference? Especially with the other Star Wars movie only being out about a month now. I finally went to go see it on the weekend, so that was nice. It's a fun time. I have some issues with the film. I don't think it's the strongest of the new ones, but no spoilers. I wouldn't dare spoiling anything like that. Surprised I was able to get away, you know, as long as I was with not having it spoiled for me online, because I was still going on YouTube and Twitter and all these other things. I believe this is the one I think it is. Yes, so there is a secondary battle here. It'll either be against, I do have control still, I want to heal. And I want to unequip the bone mail for the strength robe. This can be one of two enemies. It can either be another red dragon, or it can be two yellow dragons. If it's two yellow dragons, I will go over their stats here in a moment. Just let me set up control here. Ouch! That hurt. A lot. Control. Thank you. As soon as you get... I don't have any MP left at this point. Damn, that sucks. No. I should have used Shiva, who's weak to ice, but the yellow dragons have 8,500 HP each. They absorb lightning. From them, you can get a rare drop of a coral ring, which absorbs lightning. Actually, no, I think it nullifies lightning and absorbs water. We saw it before. Anyway, they're the ones that were available in the shop way earlier in the game. Later in the game, we'll be able to buy them. Immune to sleep, paralysis, and confused, though the yellow dragons are not undead. I am not going to fight you with that. I am not going to fight you with that. I am basically going to use level 3 flare on you over and over and over again, because that's my best source of damage. Anyway, you don't need to see the rest of this fight, so I'll just cut the rest of it out here. Alrighty, we finished up that battle, and most importantly, we got the gold hairpin. This can be really useful for whoever you want to give it to. What it doesn't say, and the game loves to hide a lot of its hidden features behind just not telling you anything about it, is the fact that the gold pin cuts your MP usage either by 1/3 or by 50% or something like that. So let's see here. What? Nope. Magic. In order to cast Cure 2, it is 9. And if we equip this, I can't remember if it affects it outside of battle as well. It is still 9. Okay. So yeah, I can't remember. I'll put an annotation on the screen or whatever if it's one or the other. I would recommend giving it to Gullif, since he's going to be doing more of the damage, but that's entirely up to you. And then up here, we have a save point. And that's where I'm going to cut it off for the day, because 1, I got to go pick up my Chinese, and 2, I'm going to redo all the stuff that we just did in here. I'm going to fight enough wall knights so that I can farm the items that I want from them. The wall rings, I'm going to get up to 3, I believe, before leaving here, maybe 4. We'll see, depending on how lucky I get. And then I'm going to go and do fight the red dragons and steal at least 1 flame ring. I'm not going to bother trying to get a second one unless I get really lucky in like the first minute or something like that. If I do end up finding a battle with the yellow dragons, I will show that off. If not, then we'll meet you back here at the start of the next episode. But anyway, that's all for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.